Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 18 of my Scrap Mechanics solo survival series. Between episodes I've been doing a lot of grinding, quite a little bit of building, but yeah, mostly a lot of grinding. Like Monday night after I finished recording and uploading, I played for a couple hours, and then most of yesterday I played quite a few hours yesterday at least. So I think I'd like to spend some time at the start of the episode just talking you through what I've all done. Then we'll get onto the main portion of the video. As you can see, we've switched this up a little bit. We've rotated this one 90 degrees this way, which has allowed space for this one. I was originally just going to have them as it was and then add this one on this way, but as we got to around here it was too steep for us to place our soil. So I decided that I'd rotate it this way, and then that would allow us to fit one more in. And this still gives us quite a bit of space here. I'm not exactly sure what I want to build here yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know. It could potentially maybe be like a little pen for some walk, potentially like a glowworm farm that's somewhat automated if we can try and get that up. I'm not exactly sure. We haven't yet got the irrigation system up here, and that's just because I've been busy trying to get a lot of other materials. I haven't really had the time to farm up all these materials, although I probably have them. I mean, I've got loads of metal, so getting these probably wouldn't be too hard. It would just be some time in the craft spot, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this is looking anyway. I think it looks quite nice. We've still got our seeds at the front, we've just split them into two different bits. What I could do is remove these stairs in the middle and then shift these along if we ever have a need for more chests, but at the moment these fit snug, so we'll keep these stairs. Moving on to the base though, as you can see, tile blocks are one of the things we grinded a lot of. We've now got the full bottom section of the base filled in. I may remove this strip of concrete here as we go on to build the bit I want to do in this episode, but we will see when it comes to that. As for the top is completely filled with concrete. We have like the two bands. If you step inside, it's filled with the concrete. We've got these lights in here for now. I'm not exactly sure if I like these lights. If we can get like the long fluorescent ones, I can't quite remember where we get them from. We can't craft them. I'm not even sure if we can get them in survival, but if we can, we'll go and try and get those from somewhere. But for now, these will do. But today, yeah, as I've mentioned, I want to try and get this room going here. Potentially build some of the stuff inside it, but it could potentially take quite a while to build, so we're just going to see how we go. As for materials I've grinded, I have spent a lot of time, like I said. So many hours out grinding with the mining vehicle. I kind of want to change the mining vehicle up again, so that I'm able to refine materials on the go, so I don't have to keep coming back every two resource collectors, but we'll see about that, because then that would potentially mess with what we've got going on here with our lift, but we'll see. As for concrete, we have a fair amount. I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be enough, but we can always go out and get some more if I need to, or I could just do what I did last episode and not fill in the roof to start with, and then I'll fill in that between episodes. As for tile blocks, we got quite a lot of those. This is what most of our stone went into, because of course we had to fill in the bottom, and then we got all this. There was one time, I think it was yesterday, where I just went on a massive flower collecting trip, and I pretty much filled up my whole inventory with flowers. So that helped a lot with the paint. I think we're pretty much out of paint now. Yeah, we've got one flower and about 4 paint. I had to go out and craft some more just to fill in these lights, but yeah, not too bad. And the other thing we've got was glass. Yeah, glass again uses stone. Well, it uses sand, which uses stone. It's a little bit cheap because of course 5 stone gives you 10 sand, which gives you 10 glass. And of course ember, not exactly difficult to get. But yeah, enough talking. I think it's time we start building. Okay, I've come slightly underprepared, as what I was kind of planning on doing first was building out the wooden floor, and then that would make things a lot easier, but yeah. As you can see here, we have this 44 wood and then 72 scrap wood, so that's not exactly going to be possible. So, I'm going to spend a little bit of time just now, maybe 15 to 30 minutes just going out. I'll just go look for redwoods, or the larger trees, just to make it quicker. But yeah, Actually, do I have any more food? Okay, yeah, down to my last 5 veggie burgers, so we'll need to get some more after this episode. But yeah, I'm going to go out for a little while, collect some wood, and then I'll get on with the base building. Slightly underprepared there. Okay, I've just back from mining. I pretty much filled each of these up once. Almost filled it up full at least. And this is what we've got. And I honestly don't know if this is going to be enough for what I want to do, so I think I might have to go out and chop down one more tree. I think I want to go out about 32 blocks. So, or like, yeah, 32 blocks that way, which means I'll need about 4.5-ish stacks of wood. If I combine that with that, I can add that there. But even with this crafting, I don't think that's going to be enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place down what I've got, and then I guess we're going to go out and chop down another tree. So yeah, that's great. I really do need to redesign the logging vehicle that I have. At the time when I made it not really with great efficiency in mind. It was more just a way of removing the large trees, because of course we had, what was it, those some along there. Was there one on here? I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I built it more of as a way of removing them, and yeah, so it's not very efficient at all. So hopefully I'll be able to get a new one built in the near future. I'm not exactly sure how much wood I plan on using in this build all in all, but yeah, we'll see. So we're about halfway there and we used most of our wood. Okay, yep, it's going to take another trip. So I guess I'll be back once I've got even more wood. It's the middle of the night, but hopefully guys will still be able to see. We've got a good amount of lights here. We just went and chopped down one tree just because I'm trying to get this done as quick as I can. Hopefully I've got enough now. Wouldn't be surprised if I don't have enough. But if I need to go and chop down another tree, then so be it. We're just chilling this morning. We're just relaxing and playing some scrap mechanics, so I can't really complain about it too much. Could be doing some much worse things right now, much more boring things. So we're happy with this. Is this going to be enough? I don't think so. We're going to be very close. But we're slightly short. Okay. Right, I mean, I could cut this down a bit so it's not as long. I'm thinking, now that I look at it, maybe that's an option. Yeah, I mean, it's going to come out past this. This is just the floor, so I think I'm going to cut away that little bit that's on the edge and just have it come to where this stops. And also I noticed in that window I saw something moving and was spooked for a second, but it was just the CraftBot's arm. Yeah, there it goes again. No one's spying on me, we're fine. So yeah, I'm going to cut this bit off, and then that'll, well, one, mean that I don't need to go and chop down more trees, and two, we'll also save some wood for if we need it for anything else. I don't think I will, but it'll be good to have anyway. Okay, so now that we've got that cut away, we can probably go and store our wood for now. And then what do I want to do next? Probably do the concrete. Where's concrete? Concrete's in here. Probably like to do that outline in concrete to start with. So this is going to come to here. And the thing with this place is I want to have this the floor, and then once it gets to about here, I want it to curve up the way. And all along the curve, there's going to be glass pretty much all on this wall, all up the curve, and then on this, the curved surface at the back, it's all going to be glass. So we're going to have pretty much, not quite 360, because obviously we can't see up that way, but we're going to have a good panoramic view of all this area, and we can see down onto our farm, our vehicles and all that. So I think that's going to be quite nice. It might be quite difficult to get the curve right, but I guess we can just trial and error it until we get something that looks quite nice that we like. We'll probably leave the painting until the end. Well, we can't paint just now as we only have, what, 4 paint. So yeah, painting's definitely going to have to wait for now. I think I'm just going to play around with some shapes just now, as this will probably take me some time just to get a shape that I like going, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get something nice, and I'll see you guys if I do get something I like. Okay guys, so I have a shape that I really like. I really like how this looks, how it's going to look once we've got all the glass and stuff put in. My only issue now is this is very left-sided on the base. It doesn't look like it would support it. But I think what I'm going to do to kind of combat that is add another room on this side. and it doesn't have to go out as far as this. It would only really have to go out as far as this wood has gone onto that side, which would mean just pushing the crafting stuff back a little bit, and that would give me more room on the back wall for shelves and stuff, for shelves for our little chests. I think that's what I'm going to do, but for today's episode we're just going to concentrate on finishing this. I'll show you guys what it looks like from the inside. Of course, we do still need to mimic that line on the bottom side, and I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work once we try and link it into the other side, but yeah, we'll do that shortly. I just want to kind of show you guys what we've got going so far. From the inside it looks quite nice. You can kind of imagine this probably starting and around this layer would be glass, and then we'd be able to see all the way out there, all out here. There's not too much to see out here, a lot of it's out of render distance. Then on this side we'd obviously get to see our farm and our car storage, everything we've got out there. Yeah, I think it's going to look really nice. I think my next step is going to be doing that. Trying to, you can't really see it from here, but yeah, trying to extend this out, and yeah, we'll see how that works. And then once we get to the end, we'll probably need to push these two cross beams out a few more blocks, but that's not to worry. Pretty much just using scrap block as scaffolding. We have lost some scrap block to the ocean. I accidentally dropped some in the ocean, so we'll probably find that someday in the future. But yeah, I think it's scaffolding time now, and continuing to build. Just going to check in with you guys real quickly here, just to update you guys on what we're doing. We've now got this underside done. We've left a gap, made sure we've got one block gap. Yeah, there's the words I'm looking for. One block gap all the way down there. That's looking good. What we need to do next is, well, we could put the concrete roof on. However, I don't think I have enough concrete for that. No, in fact, I know I don't have enough concrete for that. So I think we're going to leave the roof for this episode, just same deal with when we built this section, and we'll leave that. I'll do that between episodes. The next step is probably to put in the floor, or not the floor, but extend the tile blocks out to where I'm standing about now, and then kind of bring that up, and then obviously we'll leave a gap for the window, and it should look quite nice. So yeah, it's going to be quite a tricky task because we'll have to keep building stuff underneath us, and yeah, it's going to take a while, but hopefully it should be worth it. Hopefully the result should be quite nice looking. So yeah, we're gonna dump off all our concrete. I'm gonna grab all of our tile blocks. Yep, they're in here. Hopefully I have enough. If not, then where are we? We need a lot more stone. But yeah, glass also needs stone, so hopefully we've got enough resources just to finish this without having to go out and mine some more. But if we do, it's not too bad. Our mining vehicle is fast. It's just its only issue is the fact that I can't refine on the go yet, and I could add that really easily. But yeah, I just haven't got around to it. So hopefully I'll do that in the future, but for now we are building. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next update, I guess. Okay guys, another update for you all. I'm pretty much ready to put in the glass on the sides. Pretty happy with how this has gone. Actually, no, sorry. I'm not quite ready to put it in the sides. I need to go up one more on all these. Some pistons were freaking out. I had to relog earlier because my pistons on this were kind of freaking out. But I've relogged now and it seems to have fixed it. Yeah, hopefully we won't have any issues with that. I just want to come out one more on each of these bits, and then we should be ready to put the glass in. How does that look? Yeah, that's looking a lot better, and I'll repeat the same on this side and then get the glass in. As for this middle bit, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it yet. I know I want a lot of it to be metal, not metal, sorry, glass. I know I want quite a lot of it to be glass, but I'm not exactly sure how much of it glass. I don't know how far to come up the sides or turning it into, like, changing to glass. I don't know if I want to come in from this side a bit. I'll probably figure that out shortly. As for now, we're gonna go ahead, put in all the glass we've made. Really hoping we have enough. Really hoping we have enough, but I'm not exactly too hopeful. I'm liking the look of this so far. Yeah, we definitely won't have enough to do both sides and this area, I don't think. So yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do here. I do have set aside like another hour from now that I want to record. So potentially if I don't have enough, I could go out and collect some more. Thankfully we do have enough tile pieces. We're not going to run out of those. Yeah, that's that. To be fair, we've not used too much. I mean, we might have enough to finish it. I don't know. I'm really liking how that's looking. Got a nice view out. Yeah, it doesn't like the glass in this is really like smooth. We can see out really well. So yeah, really pleased with how this is looking. We're going to repeat the same on the other side now, and we're going to play around with like the frame area for this. Hopefully I'll come up with something I like, and then I guess we can get to designing the interior slightly. I'm not exactly sure. We'll need to see. Okay guys, it's just about turn morning. We've been standing here waiting to get a better shot of this in the light. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. I'm not sure if I want to remove this row and add glass. Yeah, I think I might after this clip, but I'm not sure. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. It's exactly kind of how I wanted it to be. So yeah, really pleased with that. Glass on either side's great. We can see out. Nice panoramic view of like all sides, except for that side. But yeah, no, I'm really pleased with how this has worked. Things I still need to do is add the roof with concrete. I'll show you guys the supply level. Got some concrete, definitely not enough to finish it. Wood, we've got some left over. Or anything else I used? Yeah, tiles, thankfully had enough of that. Glass as well. Got a little bit of that left over, so could replace this. And I think one of the things I want to have in here, which is not really like something that will function any or have any purpose really, I kind of want to have like a mini bar type thing for the COOKBOT. I don't know if I want to put that like here and then like the view behind him is there. I want to put him in the middle. I think it would make more sense to put him there, so I think I might go on to do that in well, just shortly, once I've got this glass situation sorted out. 93, is that going to be enough? Probably not, but we've got more, so it's not to worry. Yeah, okay, should have just grabbed all of it. Not to worry. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. This kind of has to be what is it? This has to be the tiles. I can't really change that to wood, or else on the underside you'll see the wood coming through. I think it's nice having it outlined on all sides with the white tile blocks. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. So onto the bar. Yeah, I guess best place to start would be to move the COOKBOT into roughly the middle. Okay, we're missing the middle. Yeah, that looks about good. We may have him raised up slightly. Not exactly sure yet. We'll decide that once we've actually built the bar around him. Alright, coming with final update of today's episode, but we now have our little bar set up. There is some things I'd like to change about it. Particularly I'd like to add some more plants, but I don't have any flowers at the moment, of course. But yeah, we've got our COOKBOT here. He's on a little stand just so we can actually see over. He's got a nice sink here, you know, hygiene, very important. It's got a cash register just because, well, I wanted to go out and find one. I guess it made sense to have it at a bar, but obviously not at a bar that I make the food for. Well, I provide the food for, but whatever. Got a nice plant here. I had one flower left over, so I used it to make that. Got a fridge here. We may use it to store food. But I quite like having my food on my, at the moment I store all my burgers in my exploring vehicle. So if I'm ever out, I have it there ready. Got some cups here, we crafted those, and he's got some kitchen roll just in case he has any spillages. But yeah, pretty pleased with how this bar's turned out. I'm pretty pleased with how this room's turned out. I'll take you guys outside and you can see it from there. Obviously we are missing a roof, but I'll probably grind that out between episodes. From the outside it does look a bit dodgy. Like, that definitely doesn't look like it would support it. So I've got a couple ideas, and my ideas are either add another set of legs to around here and obviously on the back as well. Potentially connect those up just like we've done here. So that's an idea. What we also could do is just kind of counterbalance on the other side, potentially push that wall back, and that'll give us more room on the inside, because there was obviously a new block that I used for the for the barn, I really like the look of this block. I've not used it so far. I'm pretty sure I can get it fairly cheaply. Where is it? Yeah, so I can spend 5 metal and I get 10 of it. So I'll need to add another chest for that. And we're running out of chest slots, so yeah, even if we push this wall back just like another length from one window to another, I think it would probably look quite good, and it would mean that I've got double the amount of storage I could have in terms of small chests, which is what we need. We've also got this locker chest thing we got from the spaceship at the start, although we don't really need it for anything. It just, I don't know, kind of looks cool. It only has 4 storage, it's not too useful. Yeah, I think for today I've almost run out the time that I allocated myself to record this, so I need to go ahead and edit this now, and it'll probably be up later on at night. But yeah, good progress made today. I hope you have all enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.